Would you believe it if we told you that Saudi Arabia is the home to one of these innovative builds? Follow us as we take a trip to the world's first linear smart city and then to a concert hall that's straight out of a sci-fi movie. Plus, we'll show you a brand new international airport that's set to change the game in Sydney, Australia. Stick around to find out what incredible project is underway in the heart of Mexico. And make sure you wait until the end, where we show you what many now call the Dubai of West Africa. We begin with the Line, the first linear smart city. The Line is 170 kilometers, 110 miles long, 200 meters, 660 feet wide, and 500 meters, 1,600 feet high. It is a linear city in the Tabuk province in northwestern Saudi Arabia. So, what should you expect to see in the Line, and what makes it so special? Well, the Line is a city like nothing ever built before. This project is a civilizational revolution that puts humans first, providing an unprecedented urban living experience while preserving the surrounding nature. It redefines the concept of urban development and what future cities should look like. It will eventually accommodate 9 million people and will be built on a footprint of just 34 square kilometers. This will mean a reduced infrastructure footprint, creating never-before-seen efficiencies in city functions. All the structures in the Line will be built with low-carbon materials, including the two 500-meter walls encompassing the city. These walls will be made with special mirrored glass, which will reflect the surrounding landscape. Would you believe how much it's going to cost? Because we certainly don't. The estimated building cost is US 100 to 200 billion, 400 to 700 billion SAR, with some estimates as high as 1 trillion. The city will be divided into self-sufficient modules or communities of about 80,000 people. Residents will have access to all facilities within a 5-minute walk. Facilities will include schools, offices, shopping centers, medical facilities, recreational facilities, and green spaces, all within reach thanks to the city's vertical nature. There will be the high-speed rail, the Spine, with an end-to-end transit of 20 minutes. The rail link is part of a vast infrastructure network of sustainable mobility, an entire transport system with zero pollution and zero waiting times. There will be no roads and therefore no cars or emissions. The Line will run on 100% renewable energy, and 95% of land will be preserved for nature. Do you think it'll be possible for a city this big to run on only renewable energy? Whatever your answer is, we would love to hear why you think so. The Saudi government believes that the project will create 460,000 jobs, spur economic diversification, and contribute 180 billion SAR, US 48 billion, to domestic GDP by 2030. While Saudi Arabia is making history with this insane mega city, we next go down under, where Australia is setting the standard for high-tech airports all over the world. Second on our list, we're taking a trip to Australia to see the magnificent new airport in the Sydney metropolis. Western Sydney International, or Nancy Bird Walton Airport, also known as Western Sydney Airport or Badgerys Creek Airport, is a new international airport currently under construction within the suburbs of Badgerys Creek, New South Wales, and Australia. The airport is planned to have 24-hour and curfew-free operations and will supplement Kingsford Smith Airport, which has reached capacity due to a legislated curfew and flight caps. The first stage of construction on the new airport began on 24 September 2018, and the first stage is expected to be complete and open by December 2026. The site was officially designated by the Australian government on 15 April 2014, after decades of debate on the location of another airport within Greater Sydney. The airport is situated 44 kilometers, 27 miles west of the Sydney CBD and 41 kilometers, 25 miles west of Sydney Kingsford Smith Airport. It is officially known as Western Sydney International Nancy Bird Walton Airport, named in honor of Nancy Bird Walton, the youngest Australian woman to gain a pilot's license. The airport will be built in phases, with the initial construction phase building a smaller airport with a single runway. The cost of the initial development was estimated at $2.4 billion as of 2012 and would generate 4,000 jobs. The government plans on the initial phase to be completed and operational by 2025. To aid transportation to and around the airport, tunnels will be dug under the runway to accommodate an underground metro station to be built sometime in the future. We certainly hope to see a rise in high-tech airports that provide the very best experience to travelers in the coming years. Wouldn't you agree? If high-tech airports excite you, then let's see how you feel about an all-new, futuristic and high-tech arena. That brings us to our third huge mega project for 2023, the MSG Sphere. A concert hall straight out of a sci-fi movie and a coming together of the latest state-of-the-art audio-visual technology, the MSG Sphere promises to be the only building of its kind in the world, and we believe it. The MSG Sphere Arena was announced in February 2018 and is being built in partnership between the Madison Square Garden Company, MSG, and Las Vegas Sands Corporation. This new building is located east of Las Vegas Sands Venetian Resort and just off the Las Vegas Strip. Las Vegas Sands contributed the 18-acre, 7.3 hectares site for the project. The Sphere was designed by Populous and was conceived as the largest spherical building in the world. It will have a capacity of 17,500 and feature the world's largest LED screen. MSG Sphere will offer a truly immersive experience for both artists and the audience. In addition to hosting concerts, it will be used for immersive, custom-made attractions, sports, gaming, and corporate events. MSG has plans to collaborate with Hollywood and some musicians to create customized immersive content for the impressive wraparound LED screen. Are you surprised to find that a project of this magnitude doesn't come cheap? We kind of saw it coming. Unsurprisingly, the MSG was initially estimated to cost between $1.2 billion and $1.7 billion and is now projected to cost around $2.1 billion. The Sphere will feature an infrasound haptic system consisting of a whopping 164,000 speakers, enabling audiences to feel the sound. 4D features, including scent and wind, will also be used. The interior will also have 3 layers of cooling, including one beneath the seating. The MSG Sphere will be the largest sphere-shaped building in the world. It is expected to create 4,400 jobs upon opening. If you can, we highly recommend attending a concert at this awesome arena if you ever get the chance. For number 4, we're traveling to the home of an ancient civilization. This is a project that will allow you to visit the past in a whole new modern light. We're talking about the Tren Maya. Tren Maya, or Simid Kiak, as it is called in the Yucatec Mayan language, is a 1,525-kilometer, 948-mile rail line running through the whole Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. It will connect the coastal tourists' hotspot like Cancun, Playa del Carmen, Tulum, and Campeche with Mexico's most important archaeological sites. These sites include the Palenque, Uzma, Chichen Itza, Mayapan, Edzna, and numerous other lesser-known sites. The railway will also accommodate local passenger traffic and freight shipments in addition to tourist functions. The trains and other equipment for the railway will be manufactured locally in Mexico by a consortium headed by Alstom at Alstom's factory in Ciudad Sahagun. The trains will travel as fast as 160 kilometers an hour, 99 miles per hour. Wouldn't it be amazing to experience the richness of the Mayan culture while enjoying the modern benefits of a transport system as amazing as this? The train's exterior design is inspired by the significance of the jaguar in Mayan culture. It will embody the animal's majesty, elegance, speed, and beauty. The trains will also reflect the varied colors and textures of the regional art. The Tren Maya project is expected to generate around 20,000 jobs, both directly and indirectly, and to boost the tourism industry in the region. Also, the local construction of the rolling stock by the Alstom Bombardier-led consortium will generate 4,000 direct jobs and almost 7,500 indirect jobs. But what if I told you that somewhere in the heart of West Africa, there's a city that is so incredible that people now call it the Dubai of West Africa? If you haven't heard of Eco-Atlantic City in Nigeria, West Africa, then it's time to pay close attention. Eco-Atlantic, or Eco-Atlantic City, is an ambitious land reclamation project and new urban development off the coast of Lagos. It is a new city offering the best residential, office, recreational, and shopping experience you can find in Africa. Afrobeat sensation Burna Boy has already made an appearance at this new up-and-coming mega city. The 10 million square meter city will be divided into 7 districts and accommodate nearly 250,000 people while providing work and leisure areas to over 150,000 more people daily. The new city has an 8.5-kilometer barrier that protects it from the Atlantic Ocean. So, what makes Eco-Atlantic so amazing? And what can we expect to see in this brand new city? Eco-Atlantic will be the first of its kind in West Africa. The plan is to make it Africa's new economic and commercial capital, replacing the adjoining pre-existing islands in this respect. It will provide top-notch luxury apartments and office blocks, as well as the best recreational facilities you can find anywhere in Africa. Transport facilities include an extensive road network and a canal that stretches throughout the city. The city will also have an independent underground stormwater drainage system, water and sewage treatment, power grid, and fiber optic telecom and internet network. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and click on the notification icon. And this will allow us to continue to bring more incredible content to you.